make sure you smash that like button, engage with this video, comment below. But let's talk about Cavill, this timeline with Henry Cavill. I'm seeing a lot of pent-up anger against Warner Brothers, and I get it. I've seen a lot of people's sentiments for, they want Henry Cavill to be Superman, understandably. He's our favorite Superman. Just don't want the anger to be misplaced. We just want to, I'm real big on just having all the information, and, if it's still F Warner Brothers, then yeah. But we do got to keep in mind, James Gunn, has painted this fandom as, irrational, even degenerate at times. So if we're lashing out, let's, lash out for the right reasons. Not just because, we're mad at what happened 2016 with Jeff Johns and things like that. Not saying those things, don't matter or we shouldn't, it just, this isn't the time to project that anger on this situation. So let me just go through this timeline here. Now, a lot of this stuff it's been on my videos. I kind of covered this overall. Right now, people are saying, oh, Cavill didn't have a contract. Though it's a public statement out there that he entered a verbal contract. Now, why and what transpired, that's what we'll talk about. But so to just flat out say, Cavill just didn't have a contract. That's why Gunn did a reboot. That's disingenuous. That's willfully ignorant. So let's start here. And a lot of this stuff Cavill corroborated in the interview with Josh Horowitz. When was that? October? So, late July, now, mind you, July 2022. Obviously, we know Zaza had no experience running the cinematic universe. Yes, he had advisors, DeLuca and Abdi. Everyone was just new in this situation. They were coming up with various ideas. They were pushing back the DC films. If you remember when the merger closed, spring of 2022, April 2022, they pushed back all the films. The world needs heroes. That's what we thought last year. And they pushed all the films back immediately. Ordered reshoots or additional photography for Black Adam. Things like that. Flash started getting worked on extensively since late spring 2022. Various rounds of reshoots, pickup shots, additional photography. This is all confirmed, This was a studio, Warner Bros. Discovery was in flux, constant flux. So it's been documented as well that this is when The Rock at $7 was like, we probably could make a play here. We could make a play here either for power, for securing multiple films, or what have you. So late July, when there was really no buzz for any DC project, there was a public report that said DC would not be at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. All of a sudden, it was an announcement that, Black Adam and Shazam will be at Comic-Con. So this is late July. Comic-Con happens. This was kind of when The Rock at $7 was making their play. They're like, okay, if we could score with Black Adam, that would be a measure of power control. I mean, this I don't know why this shocks people that people make power plays all the time. So if you're The Rock at $7, you see that Warner Bros. Discovery is teetering. They can't hire anyone for DC Studios to run it. So Rock's like, hey, we'll do it. We'll do it. So and I think Cavill kind of corroborated some of this, but so end of July, just reportedly, $7 start floating out there. Cavill may show up at Comic-Con. That's the rumor, that it was $7 that put it out there. Deadline ran the article. All of a sudden, there was a bunch of hype for Comic-Con, because Cavill may show up. Everyone at Comic-Con was expecting Cavill to show up. Of course, Cavill didn't. The Rock was using that to build up hype and also to show Zaz of, hey, see, I got the juice. See? Everybody wants to see Black Adam. You know, those famous last words, right? And I love Black Adam film, but just, you know, we know what happened there. So Cavill didn't show up. That was building up the hype. You know, like, hey, is Cavill coming back or not? Now, according to Cavill, with the interview with Josh Horowitz, it's still out there, it's plain English. He said he heard from his people after Comic-Con. That'll be early August. Now, this is when he was filming The Witcher. He was on the Witcher set. I think this was in UK, I believe. So early August, Cavill said he got the call and said, hey, we're about to do this. Meaning, you're about to make your appearance in Black Adam. We're about to shoot this. And according to Cavill, he said they had to come up with an excuse for him to leave the Witcher production. Now, publicly, we understand the other side of that story, that's when those rumors that Cavill had COVID started breaking out everywhere. You know, they halted production, or Cavill left the production because they believe he has COVID. But we realize we corroborate the times, because everyone keeps saying he shot the Black Adam in September. It was actually August. It was actually the time when he stepped away from The Witcher. That's what Cavill said. And I came out with a video third week of August on my channel. Sources told me Cavill was in UK to shoot the Black Adam scene early August. And they described to me the exact scene that was shot. This was corroborated and confirmed because everyone saw the scene in Black Adam the exact way that I was told. So when people say this happened in September, or either that my source must have traveled to the future in September and then came back to August to tell me the exact scene that they saw that was shot. So I'll put that to bed right there. But so Cavill shot the scene in August. Now, what happened with this here? Cavill had one more appearance left on his contract. So what became of them? I mean, that was Black Adam, right? According to Gunn, that fulfilled Cavill's contract. Cavill was done. Well, when Cavill went back to shoot the scene for Black Adam, I was told Cavill was back to do everything. That's another video I did on my podcast channel. So he wasn't back just to do a cameo. He came to, for cameos for his own film. Cavill was there to do everything. Then the reports, now we see reports that come out that he did enter a verbal contract. He was paid $250,000 for the cameo in Black Adam, and he was paid $250,000 for another cameo. Now we know that's the Flash. Why did Cavill enter a verbal contract? Because again, that's out there. Anyone saying that he didn't enter some kind of arrangement is factually incorrect. But why we have a verbal? Why didn't he secure a full contract? Well, Cavill entered that verbal contract because he was buying into, and him and The Rock and everyone was trying to sell Black Adam is going to be this boost, this boom. Everyone's gonna go see Black Adam because Superman's back. Now this is whether it's right or wrong, or what you agree or not. It's just this was the play that The Rock at $7 was making in conjunction with Cavill. Now we learn, Cavill, Danny Garcia wasn't really acting as Cavill's agent, just an advisor, and still an advisor to Cavill. So everyone bet on Black Adam. That's what that was. Click the link below for my podcast channel, which features full discussions over DCU and other superhero geek genres, film and entertainment. Also check out the link to my link tree, which highlights and captures content from all of my social media platforms. Much love.